beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Welcome back to the Christian Professional, where we talk all things finances, career, and self-development through Christ. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would go ahead and subscribe down below, and also put your notifications on so you do not miss my next upload. Today we are going to talk about 5 simple ways to become more productive. I always say productivity is something that you slow yourself into. I'm actually in my productivity journey, so I started posting these videos so I could inspire you guys to also join me along with this awesome productivity journey so we can reach our goals. Number 1 is to find a system and stick with it. I think that there's a lot of ideas and systems and different things that we can do that are out there in the internet that are available to us to utilize in order to be more productive. When you try to kind of try everything, it can bog you down because now you have so many things to do in a day. I think check out what people say about productivity, planning that people do, and then pick one and then stick with it. I think one thing about productivity is having to be consistent, and when you're not consistent, you cannot train your brain to do something or to be ready to do work every day if you're doing it a different way every single time at different times. You know what I mean? So just try to find a system that works for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that else does. It could just literally be something that you came up with that works for you. So if you are interested, I actually have a productivity challenge that I have out on my channel. It's called the Get It Together Challenge, and I kind of walk you guys through how to create that system for you and what that looks like, self-reflect, and it's a week challenge to kind of get your life together and start your productivity journey just like I did. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out the description box. I'll have the video down below in there, and I actually have a whole website for you guys to follow through with the challenge. And if you go ahead and do the challenge, I would highly recommend for you to hashtag Get It Together, at me on Instagram at The Christian Professional, or even post it on YouTube so I can see your experience. The next simple way to be more productive is to prioritize your tasks. It's so easy to get started with your day and do all the little tasks first, but what that actually does is, it's good because it creates for you wins. You feel like you're doing things right, but the actual tasks that you really wanted to do and that are going to have more impact need to be done first, so that you don't kind of get tired and get lazy later on in the day and then push it off until tomorrow. I am very guilty of this. I'm constantly pushing on things until tomorrow, but I have learned that if I just start with the most impactful ones first, if I do happen to push something until tomorrow, it's at least something that I did not absolutely have to do on that day. So if you want to start on with your productivity journey, again, start simple and start with the things that you absolutely have to do that day, and then gradually start adding more tasks as you go. The next simple way to be more productive is to plan your ideal week. Get It Together Challenge actually walks you through how to do this as well, so just a reminder, if you want to do that challenge, you can go ahead and do it. But planning your ideal week literally just means getting a calendar, or literally just writing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and so on, right? And then literally just planning the things that you would want to get done, like best case scenario, on every single one of those days. I think that kind of gets you to realize how much you really have to do, and to put in perspective of what kind of person you want to be when you are more productive, right? And it gives you a goal to reach. Again though, I would not recommend to start doing that schedule right away, because you're just gonna get tired and think that you cannot do it and give up. But I would keep that ideal schedule or your ideal week plan as a goal to get to, and then start adding the most impactful things that are on that ideal plan on your actual plan, so you can start getting more productive that way. I think this is super helpful because, again, you want to be able to imagine the person that you want to be in order to actually get there. So you got to think about your long-term goals, your short-term goals, and then you got to ask yourself, how am I going to do that? What are the steps I need to take every single day in order to be that person? I think that building your ideal week and actually writing it down really gets you to see who you want to be, and kind of breaks down the things that you need to do in order to get there. The 4th simple way to be more productive is to take breaks. I think taking breaks is really good, and it gives you kind of a reward when you're being more productive. Something that I started doing is to kind of like work really hard for 25 straight minutes and then take a 5-minute break, and then do that over and over again. Or you can work like really hard for 50 minutes, take a 10-minute break, whatever you prefer. I think that way it gives you something to look forward to, so you're not necessarily like, okay, I have to check my phone now. Like, you're like, okay, I can check my phone in like 30 minutes. Right now I have to work on this. And that really helped me, at least, because I am that person, well, I used to be, in Jesus' name, that person who like constantly just pick up my phone even when there's literally nothing like that I'm thinking of. It's just like I had gotten into this habit of like literally just checking my phone at every like 2 minutes, and that was really bad for my productivity. So it really helped me when I started kind of like working in sprints. I started getting into this habit and or mindset of, okay, that'll be my reward later, so if I just focus on this now, I can do this then. Next tip I would say to get more productive is to customize your phone for your productivity. This is a very simple, and actually it was really fun for me to do it, but I have a video all about this on my channel. I'll link it up above and also put it in the link description down below. But if you have an iPhone, iOS 14 just came out, and it came out with widgets, and I think it's super cool. And there's a bunch of different ways that you can now customize your phone, but also customize it for your organization and your productivity. And I actually did that, and I have the video and the tutorial on the video, so I highly recommend to do that. Let me show you guys my home screen so you can get kind of a feel of what I'm talking about. So as you can see there, I only have the apps that I absolutely need on this home screen. It basically allows me to remind myself the things that I need to constantly be checking if I'm on my phone to be more productive. And it's just like set up in a really aesthetic way to remind myself the things I want to do and kind of the goals that I have. The last tip I would give on how to be more productive is to gradually complicate your life. I think a lot of us give up when we have too much to do and too many things are too new. I have created a schedule for myself that was like planned out every single hour of my day, every single day for the week, and I thought that it was gonna be great for me. But when I started out, after literally being not productive at all, and then the next week trying to do this whole schedule, I gave up so easily because I was not used to it. So I would just say, like I said before, I prioritize, pick some of those things that are really important to you, right? And start doing that for say a week or even 2 weeks. And when you have that down pat as a habit, then complicate your life even more. I think it sounds great to kind of have everything figured out you know, right away, but that's just not realistic. And I highly suggest that you take productivity as more of a journey and kind of getting to the point where you are, you know, your best self. And it takes time. It actually takes time to take yourself more seriously, take your schedule seriously, take your time seriously. And I think that it's really unfair to yourself to complicate your life so quickly and then get mad at yourself for not being able to do it. So like I said, I highly recommend you guys check out my Get It Together challenge. I kind of walk you guys through that, and I think that it'll be really beneficial to you. If you would like to check it out, go ahead and go to thechristianprofessional.co, that's my website, and I have the challenge on there. Let me know what your thoughts are. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a big like, and also make sure to subscribe down below to join this kingdom. Over here we talk all about finances, self-development, and career development through Christ. So if you enjoy that, I would recommend to go ahead and put those notifications on so you do not miss any of my uploads. Also, if you want to go ahead and connect with me more personally and intimately, you can follow me on Instagram at @TheChristianProfessional. Over there, I talk more about my everyday life and the things that I'm doing. So yeah, if you are interested in that, go ahead and follow me and DM me and show me some love, and I will show you some love back. All right, you guys, without further ado, see you in the next one. Bye.